Hey everybody, I'm OkieVet. Just doing a quick intro video to answer some of the questions that people might ask or want to know when they find me after 10 or 15 videos are up. I'm in my early 40s, almost mid 40s. I'm U.S. Army vet, Afghanistan and Iraq. I have 4 kids. The oldest is about to turn 18 in August. The youngest is about to turn 11. And I am divorced. I have a girlfriend. And I live in a truck. I have a home. I have a house that I go home to. But for the most part, I live in my truck. I'm from Oklahoma, so that's why the name is OkieVet. Same name on Fortnite, OkieVet918, that I play when I can, which isn't very often lately. And I drive for night transportation. The reason I chose night is they had, for one, they called me back, but also they have a veteran program where if you come in as a veteran, they pay for your entire CDL school and do all your hotel and all that stuff, and you stay with them for at least a year after you go solo. So I'm now a month into solo. This is my 4th or 5th week. I forget. And to be honest, I love the company. I love the company night. Like any mega or any carrier, there's going to be problems, things that you like, things that you don't like. I'm not here to bitch and moan about the things I don't like, because a lot of them are going to be at every company, or there's going to be different ones at different companies. Either way, there's always going to be something to complain about, so I'm not going to waste my time with it. They're a decent company. With the acquisition of Swift and some of the other things they've done, they're, I believe, the largest carrier now. I drive a 2024 Kenworth T680. I absolutely love my truck. I always wanted to drive a Kenworth, so I'm happy that I do. It's what I also trained in, was a 23 Kenworth. So it's not a whole lot different year over year. This one has a few features that the 23 didn't have when I trained, but other than that, it's the same truck. I'm out of the Tulsa terminal, so shout out to my DMs and my TM there and my trainer. I don't know if they would be okay with me saying their names on the internet, so I won't use their names, but I had a really good trainer. I really enjoyed my time out with him. Learned a lot, got a lot of backing in different backing scenarios that I got to work on that they don't teach you in CDL school. And so far, knock on wood, I haven't gotten any crazy predicaments that I couldn't get myself out of. I was close once where I had to use a gas station to turn around because I thought it was the next exit. It was there were 2 marathons. One wasn't a truck stop, one was. I stopped at the wrong one and did about a 38-point U-turn, basically, using the gas station parking lot to turn the truck around on a regular 2-lane road, which was, it was fun. It took about 15 minutes, but I got it out. No harm, no foul. Didn't break anything. Night's a good company. Freight is down everywhere, so I'm not going to complain about freight being low at night, because it's low everywhere. I have I would consider like a kind of a new friendship with another creator on YouTube, Good Guy Glenn. We're both very similar age, background, things like that. He's at another company, and freight's down for them too. It's everywhere I see. Everyone's talking about it. I watched some of the YouTube about the freight outlook. It doesn't look like it's going to get better till Q4. So far, that's tracking true. But I figure if I can come in as a first-year trucker and make it through this level of freight, I'll be okay. It'll get really, could it get worse? Yeah, and it might. But I don't think it can get a whole lot worse. and so that means there's a lot of upside. I'm probably I get anywhere from 1600 to 2,000 miles a week right now. It's not the best, it's not the worst. I know guys that are doing much less, but I haven't turned down a single load yet either, so maybe that helps. I'll take the 300-mile load because I know on the other side of it's a 900-mile load. And thus far, my DM and TM have not lied to me. So when they say, hey, can you take this 300-mile load, but on the other side I'll have a long load for you, so far every time they've said that, it's still true. So I trust them until they give me a reason not to. And even then, sometimes it's out of their hands. Sometimes a planner will pull back a load, or a load gets canceled, or something else could happen where I get delayed and they have to take that next load off and give it to someone else. That's happened to me once. So that's definitely not my DM's fault. It's really not even my fault. It was the truck, and that's just part of trucking. Trying to think of what else people might want to know about me. I'm getting a dog. You'll get to meet him soon. My girlfriend already has him. We rescued him from a local rescue in Oklahoma because I didn't want to buy another puppy and just perpetuate the puppy mill type stuff. So I did a rescue. He's 4 years old. That's all I'm going to say about him until people get to see him. He's adorable. You're going to love him because everyone loves that type of dog. Even though I'm from Oklahoma, I'm a really big Nashville Predators fan for hockey and Tennessee Vols for college football. Even though I don't watch football a whole lot, I'm still a big Vols fan. I'm also a Sooners fan, being from Oklahoma, but with them going to the SEC, I think they're going to become a speed bump for a while they adjust to being in the bigger conference out of the Big 12. And I'm a little salty that there's not going to be any more bedlam in Oklahoma, which was probably one of the coolest things of the year in Oklahoma. It is, what is today? Today's April 30th. I'm in Kansas on a drop, and then hopefully from here I can head to Tulsa or grab a load to do a relay with down to the Tulsa yard so that I can pick up my dog and get my truck worked on. It's got a known issue. If you have a 24 Kenworth and your marker lights go out, don't even take it to Love's or TA. They can't work on it. You got to take it to a Kenworth. Some issue with the harness. They're going to replace the trailer harness that goes back to the wire, for the pigtail. The Kenworth, when the problem started in South Carolina, said flat out, if any other group works on it, it voids the warranty for the entire truck. Don't even let them cut a zip tie to try to test. If it's your marker lights or any of the other trailer lights, and it's not the pigtail, go to Kenworth, because anything that another truck shop does will void your warranty. And as far as I know, that's only on the 24s, but I could be wrong. Could be on the 23s, could be on the 25s that are released now. But other than that, I'm gonna try to make videos 2 or 3 a week, maybe more, maybe less. When I have downtime to edit and upload, things like that. I used to do a YouTube channel for my daughter, so I kind of know how to do all that stuff. It's not a huge learning curve, except I have an Insta360. That's a learning curve because that does 360-degree video. But hopefully I'll be able to bring some footage that nobody else is doing with the truck right now. So that's hopefully going to look pretty cool. I've done a couple test videos that I'm not going to upload, but they look cool. Just working out camera placement and angles, things like that with that camera, and then learning the software to edit it, because you have to do your pivot points and set which view the camera is going to have in the exported video. So I'm learning how to do all that. Other than that, why I got into trucking. So the backstory is I was in the military, got out of active duty in 2007. I did electrical for a few years. Didn't really like working construction at that time. I probably should have stuck with it, but I didn't. I went and used my GI Bill, went to college, got college degrees in network engineering and information security, or cyber security, whatever you want to call it. I did that from basically 2010 until January of 24. I was a director of technical operations, running the day-to-day operations of an IT company. Made a lot of money, but I hated my life, hated what I was doing. Nothing wrong with the people, I lost my passion for IT. Didn't want to do it anymore. When I was a kid, I had a second cousin who was a truck driver. He drove an old school style long-nosed Pete, like the Kenworth that Snowman drives in Smokey and the Bandit, one of those style, old school. He took me for a ride around the block once and let me blow the horn. I was like 8 years old, and from then on, trucking was always kind of in the back of my mind. I always thought it'd be cool to be out on the road and be a trucker. Unfortunately, the culture of trucking is not the same for 100 different reasons. There's no one reason, but it's not really the brotherhood it used to be anymore. And I'm gonna try to do my part to bring some of that back. That's why I've been you'll see in videos the way I am with other truckers and things. Can't be just me. Like it's us against everything else on the road. And if we want to get better everything as far as trucking goes, we got to stick together on some level. No, I'm not saying be union. I actually don't believe in unions. I've been in a union, hated it. If you like the unions, cool, more power to you. I don't. It eliminates the ability to get rid of the people who are terrible, and it prevents you from rewarding those who can go above and beyond. So for me, union is not the thing. Works for some people, awesome, have at it. But it's not for me. So guys like Good Guy Glenn, me, some of the other truckers out there, I do watch some of the other truckers, but Glenn is, for me, is the one I watch the most. So if you follow over from him, awesome. Hopefully you watch both of us, because he's really good. I like him a lot. We think a lot alike about trucking and life in general. Yeah, that's everything I can think of for now. I told you my teams, where I'm from, family, why I'm a trucker, what company, my terminal. Yeah, that's everything. So I'll upload this one and then hopefully work on the next one so I can get a few videos up quickly, because I know that'll help you grow a channel, is to get 4 or 5 videos out really quick so that people have more than one thing to watch. And we'll see what happens. My Instagram is OkieVet918. You'll find that on other socials, but I don't use them, so don't bother. Honestly, I use Instagram, and I'll be on YouTube, and I may also do this on Rumble. And yeah, that's about it. I'm just waiting for my call to get my dock so I can go get this live load done and get on down the road. So I'm gonna steal a little bit of Glenn's thing. Do your pre-trip, try to eat healthy, keep the left door closed so you can make some money. Don't give it back to the truck stops. Eat healthy foods every day, get some exercise. I saw somewhere, I forget where, that 32 laps around a semi is about a mile walk. Try to do that 3 times a week, so at least you're getting some kind of exercise. I have a band set that I do to try to keep what muscle I have, because I don't want to lose it. And if you see a trucker that needs help, help them out. Don't be afraid to help each other out, guys. We got to take care of each other, because nobody else is going to. And with that, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, see you on the next one.